From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Alrighty, everyone, welcome to Williams Grove in the Prestige Worldwide Racing League with the Catalina Wine Mixer Dirt Series round number 6 here at Williams Grove Raceway, ready to go. Back at it here on the Dirt for the Pro Late Model Division. Going to be a fun one here tonight at Williams Grove. We will see if Mr. Youngs can go back-to-back with wins, or can somebody else grace victory lane here tonight at Williams Grove? Stay with us here to find out. First race of the doubleheader here tonight. We got qualifying already on track for you gentlemen and ladies in the chat here. As you see cars working their way down the back straightaway. There's the 44 machine working the bottom here. And really, Williams Grove, a unique racetrack, pretty flat in each of these corners. Williams Grove really big for the sprint cars, but tonight the dirt late models take on this racetrack, and it's Thomas McMillan there, top of the board. Grissom Burns right now going to take fast time here. Jeremy Young's a little bit deeper in the pack there in third, trying to get it done. There's Michael back there as well, getting ready to run his laps, coming off a win 2 weeks ago, and he'll go quick time with a 21.57. Again, thank you to everybody that come on board to Extreme Sim TV to make all of this possible. New quick time, it's going to be Ben 21 or 20.113 for Ben. New quick time here in round number 6 at Williams Grove. So 11 racing machines here tonight at Williams Grove Raceway, getting it ready to heat this racetrack up. As always, we'll get our heat races in, then possibly a C main as well, before we move on to the A main feature here tonight at the Grove. So again, the Grove a little bit different. North cut out there. There is Pete. There's Aaron there as well on the scales and pit road. Not rolling out just yet in the 20. Well, he actually did, but he is now back on the scales on pit road. 2 minutes remaining in this qualifying session. And I think pretty much everybody has taken the time here in the freaking Catalina mixers or wine mixer dirt series ready to go here. So, Ben going to be on the pole for this one here tonight. Should be fun for Ben. What kind of racing will we see here at Williams Grove? Will it stay around the bottom, or will it widen out and be more of a two-lane racetrack? I have my conclusions, but we're about to find out here at Williams Grove Raceway. So with 2 minutes remaining here, we will finish up qualifying and get your heat races and then your mains underway here tonight for the first of 2 races here this evening. Again, we go to Cedar Lake 1 week from tonight on the 20th. Cedar Lake Speedways plays host to round number 7 before we head out to Knoxville in 2 weeks. It's another relatively flat track. It's going to be fun to watch these guys take on. But with that being said, we are ready all but to go for heat number 1 here tonight. In chat, who is your picks to take the W here at Williams Grove Raceway here this evening for round number 6? Who's it going to be to park it in victory lane at the end of the night? We'll find out here in just a little bit here in this one. Again, opened up the year there back on the 8th of June at Volusia. Been to Lanier, been to Lernerville, been at the dirt track at Charlotte, been at I-55 last week. Now Williams Grove this week. This should be a ton of fun. Still on the schedule, you got Cedar Lake, you got Knoxville, you got Lima Land coming up as well, and of course Port Royal, and then Chili Bowl time. It's the Chili Bowl on the 17th, and then we'll head off for championship week at Eldora to crown ourselves a champion August the 24th. A little over a month from now, we will find out who is going to be the champion of the season here for these gentlemen. Well, everybody has done their qualifying efforts. It was Grissom Burns going to go to the top of the board alongside Dangle Northcutt, the 2 quickest cars in qualifying here tonight. And we will get your heat race fired up here momentarily. And we are done with qualifying. It is heat racing time here on Extreme Sim TV. Here we go, 8 laps. Heat number 1 is going to be Ben Grissom, Jeremy Youngs, Aaron Nicholas, and Pete Woodrum. Your cars here in heat number 1 here tonight. And we'll get an opportunity to see what this racetrack is going to do here in the first heat. Pretty nice new racetrack right now. I don't expect it to be that way for long. The driver's going to roll out in heat number 1 right now. And you see it here on the top of the board. The Racing Pace Truck going to lead them off. Burns right there. Some of these guys that's going to get it done. Jeremy Youngs starting 3rd in heat number 1. Pete Woodrum back there behind him as well. Who is it going to be to go to victory lane here at Williams Grove Speedway here tonight? A very different race from what we have seen here in the last few weeks. Very, very flat, very, very hard to get a pass done, especially on the outside, unless the bottom completely wears away. We're going to find out here. Here we go. Field out of turn number 4. The iRacing Pace Truck going to lead them around one more time here. And then we will get these bad boys green here at Williams Grove. Pace Truck leads them down the front straightaway at the Grove. This time by, he'll dive down pit road. And we'll leave them in the hands of Ben and Grissom Burns. And Jeremy Young's your top 3. Everybody will transfer to the A main here tonight. 6 cars, your lineup in heat number 1. Conover back there as well. Here we go. Heat number 1 here tonight at Williams Grove. 50 lap A main or 40 lap A main later on. Here we go. Coming to green this time by the late models. Out of turn number 4. It is time. We are ready. Racing at Williams Grove. Everybody into turn 1. Nice and easy does it. Trying to figure this out. Being out front. Grissom there in 2nd. Jeremy Youngs now to P2. Great job by Youngs. Sneaks through on the bottom. Jeremy Youngs working the bottom of the racetrack right here. He'll come off of turn number 4. Try to run Ben down into turn 1 and 2. Battle for 2nd. Grissom. Burns trying to get back to the inside of Young. Young gives him room down the back straightaway. Young and Burns right there, nose to tail. That's the two you're looking at on screen. Burns going to try to peek that right front fender right alongside of Jeremy Young. So if he can get the spot, has to lift out of it there. Everybody scrambling to the bottom of the racetrack, kind of a dirt track version of Martinsville. Everybody right to the inside, the 20. Aaron gonna peek a nose under Chris Burns. Burns gonna hold him at bay. 5 to go. Burns alongside Aaron. Aaron right there will fall in behind. Now Ben gonna come under fire from Jeremy Young's just up ahead. There's Jeremy Young's trying to hold tight with Ben. Ben holds him at bay. Burns the third. Caught over the fourth. Pete the fifth, and it's Nicholas in sixth. Down the front straightaway once again, Ben leads the charge as we see them click another one off the board. 4 to go here, coming to 3 this time by. Here we go. Jeremy Young trying to wind up a run here. He'll head down into 1 and 2 once again. Couple of car lengths off. Great job. He stumbled. Ben stumbled. Young able to take advantage of it. Got underneath, completes the pass. Jeremy Young's out front now. Ben gonna fire one back underneath. Can't do it. 2 laps to go here in heat number 1 at Williams Grove. It is the Grove here tonight, boys. Side by side. Right through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway under the bridge. Headed for 3 and 4 right now. Ben putting the pressure to Young's. Young's trying to pinch him down. Off of turn 4. White flag to wave. Young's doing a great job covering the bottom. Ben gonna try to get there. Contact is made. Ben can't complete the pass. That's gonna cause Ben's car to stumble. Young's gonna pull away. Ben gonna throw it into 3 and 4. Young's powers off the corner. And Jeremy Young's picks up heat number 1 here tonight with Ben second, Grissom Burns third. That's your podium drivers in heat number 1. Well, for a guy that wasn't very confident coming into the night, he's going to put that 44 machine in victory lane in heat number 1. Now we'll see if Michael, one of our last 2 winners, can repeat that success of Young's in heat number 1 here. Crazy how that happens, right? The same guys that has been dominant the last few weeks tends to be the guys up front and going at it. Well, we'll stand by for heat number 2 here. Here we go. Michael up front. Thomas McMillan not going to make the start of this one. Zachary, Chadwick Denton, and Mr. Daniel Northcutt, your 5 cars in heat number 2. Here we go. Lights are off around the racetrack. We are ready racing in heat number 2 at Williams Grove. Here we go. Out of turn 4, the Grove will go green once again. 7 to go this time by. Next time by, it's going to be Michael out front right now. He'll run the bottom. And easy does it down the back straightaway. Chadwick Denton tries to stay with him, can't do it. Michael out front. So right now, Michael leads here tonight out in front of Zachary there in P2. 7 to go at Williams Grove in heat number 2 here tonight. You see Zachary back there as well in the 23. Chadwick Denton right there, second and third, and hanging on. 6 to go. Michael pulling away. 0.5 of a second. The gap up front. Battle closing for P2 here tonight between Chadwick and Zachary. Denton trying to come up with something. Denton right there. Can he do anything to get to Michael? Not as of yet. 5 to go in heat number 2. Michael out front. Chadwick, Mr. Zachary, Mr. Daniel, Mr. Thomas McMullen. All right there in the top 5. That's the way they sat. Nose to tailgate off of turn number 4. 4 laps to go. 4 to go in heat number 1. Michael looking to go back to the victory lane. Again, got the A main feature win 2 weeks ago. He looks to be back in action here and getting it done here tonight. This is going to be absolutely insane here with 3 to go here tonight. These guys doing a great job working the bottom of the racetrack. The bottom side continuing to be the tacky racetrack that presents that bottom lane with such an advantage here at Williams Grove. 2 to go for Michael. Chadwick right there in second. Zachary in third. Dangle in fourth. Thomas in fifth. That's the way they sat. Coming to 1 to go in heat number 2 here tonight for the Catalina Wine and Mixers, a dirt series in the Pro Late Model Division. 1 lap to go this time around. Michael out front leading. Chadwick to second. Zachary to third. Dangle to fourth. 1 lap to go at Williams Grove in heat number 2. Succumbing to the checkered flag at the Grove is going to be Michael out front. Back to victory lane. Denton second. Zachary third. That's going to be your 3 podium finishers for the second heat here tonight. And we'll let everybody cross the stripe. And we'll get ready to go once again. Feature race. Here we go. 40 lap A main here tonight at Williams Grove. Leading them to green. It's the last 2 winners of this series. It's going to be Jeremy Young's Michael right there to the outside. Ben right there in third. Fourth is Chadwick Denton, Grissom Burns, Zachary, Aaron Conover, Dangle Northcutt, Pete Woodrum, Thomas, and Nicholas Denton rounds out the field here for the 40 lap A main here tonight on Extreme SMTV's coverage. So we're ready to go in the A main here tonight. I hope everybody is as well as we get ready to fire the A main off. And then after the A main, we'll get ready to go racing at Michigan over there for the Underdog Racing League Next Gen Series at Michigan Raceway. That'll come up immediately following the Catalina Wine and Mixers Dirt Series here live on Extreme SimTV for your Wednesday night doubleheader of action. As we get ready to fire these bad boys off. You see the right front's already in the air. Is trying to get them up on the bars here under the pace lap. Get ready to go. Quickly. 2 quick races here tonight for the Catalina Wine and Mixers Dirt Series here on Extreme Sim TV. Here we go, crossing the stripe. We'll see the lights go out on the iRacing pace truck once again. Here we go, coming to green, feature racing time. It will be 40 laps around Williams Grove to decide this one. Jeremy Young's and Michael, your top 2. Ben in third, Chadwick fourth, Grissom Burns fifth. Here we go. A main action coming your way. Here comes the field off of turn number 4. Green flag will wave. A main underway. 40 laps in your A main race here tonight. Jeremy Young's out front. Michael the second. Being the third. Chadwick the fourth. Chadwick will fall in the line here in the top 4. A little bit of contact down the back straightaway, but everybody hangs on. Chadwick gets a little out of shape. Grissom right there as well. One car way high in turn 4 gets a big piece of that outside wall. Everybody hangs on. That's Thomas there, I believe it was, getting a piece of the top lane. Meanwhile, Jeremy Young's leads Michael in the battle for second right now, with a Ben side by side into turn 3 and 4. Both cars will dive to the bottom, nice and even now. Battle for third. Chadwick Denton the fourth. Ben the third, right there with Michael. Jeremy Young's looking to go 2 in a row here tonight. Got the win 1 week ago at I-55 Speedway. Right now leading here at Williams Grove. 4 laps on the board already as they thunder down the front straightaway. Doesn't take long here. Sub 20-second lap times at Williams Grove for the Pro Late Model Division. They're in a couple of car lengths back right now. You see him trailing right at the moment. Jeremy, Michael, everybody up front. How would this track change over the next 35-ish laps here tonight? Will we start to see that inside line go away and start to become a high line racetrack? Or will these guys stay stuck to the bottom the way they've been all through the heats? I think we're starting to see your answer. Take a look at Jeremy Young's. He's starting to move up the racetrack in 3 and 4 and starting in 1 and 2 and starting to use that middle groove. Michael's still committed right down there next to the wall. Not able to close right now, 9/10 of a second back. Right there is Ben as well, Chadwick Denton. Right there also in the next 7 laps on the board. Surprised we haven't seen them move up even more quite yet. They just haven't moved up to the high line yet. The bottom's got to go away a little bit more. The gap up front, 4/10 of a second right now between Young's, Ben, and Michael. These 3 cars, 3 drivers out front kind of setting themselves apart from the remainder of the field right now. But it's Jeremy Young's continuing to lead the way. Just keeping that car nice and fresh and clean. McMullen back here as well. McMullen having a bit of a problem up the racetrack. He'll open up the door for Zachary. Zachary will get underneath. We'll go on board with Zachary here, and you see just how difficult it is here in these Pro 8 models. Trying to get underneath here at Williams Grove. This place more of a sprint car racetrack with the big wings. These things do not have that type of downforce, and you really have to wheel them around this racetrack. They do not like these turns here at Williams Grove. You really got to kind of force that car. Make that corner. Here tonight, 11 on the board. Here tonight at Williams Grove Raceway. Nose to tail up front. Jeremy Young's opening up 9/10 of a second now. Back behind them, Chadwick Denton, Burns, McMullen, Zachary, Daniel Northcutt there as well. That's the Northcutt right now holding serve. Aaron Nicholas Denton trying to fight through. He'll go the top side, trying to clean it off some more. Just not enough up there. Going to be a top 10 run for him tonight, most likely. With 13 of these laps already on the board, Jeremy Young's has led every one of them so far. Jeremy looking to go back-to-back here tonight. Off the win at I-55. Ben trying to play spoiler here, trying to get to him. Can't do it just yet. You see the gap between the top 3 vehicles. Pretty even here as we near halfway. If you watch that track, that bottom line is starting to go away little by little. You'll start to see them move up more and more as this race unfolds. And you look up here and you can clearly see where they're running right there. Up front still is Jeremy Young's. It's not really rubbered up yet to the point that it would become a problem. From high above the racetrack here tonight. Still out front, Jeremy Young's lead's been starting to eat away a little bit at the gap. 5/10 now. May have got a piece of that wall down the back straightaway. 16 laps to go. Conover back here, Northcutt back here, Zachary trying to struggle through. There's the 0-2 machine of Thomas McMullen. Along with Kristen Burns right there in the top 5 as well. Jeremy Young's leads. Look at Daniel Northcutt now side by side with Aaron Conover there for P8 here tonight. Conover will make it work. Crossover from Northcutt. A little bit out of shape. He'll hang on. Not missing anything out front. Still Jeremy Young's leading by 4/10 of a second over the field behind him. Young's continuing now 3/10 of a second. And look at this being starting to test the waters to the bottom of Young. Young giving him the room down there. Young's like, I got to give him a little bit more room than that. And he does. 20 on the board. 20 to go. Next time by at Williams Grove. There we go, 20 on the board. This time, 20 to go. It's going to be Young's, Ben, Michael, Chadwick, Denton, all up there in the top 5 as they work their way through. 20 to go here at Williams Grove. Look at the 10 trying to stuff the issue to the bottom now. He has ran down Jeremy Young's. Young's just not able to make that car work around the bottom the way it was. He abandons it, goes to the top, looks for the loose stuff and some grip. He's going to hit perfect lines here to keep the 10 behind him. The 10's going to have to hope he can make that bottom line work. Ben trying right now to find a way around. Now they'll both leave to the high side. Car gets a bit tight there when you get up there in the loose stuff. You see them both have to jump out of the throttle. Pretty even right now. The 007 of Michael closing back in as well. 3-horse race at the front of the field at Williams Grove right now. Back to the bottom is going to be the 10 machine of Ben. Really trying to make the car stick down there. Just can't get alongside. Now he's close to him in 1 and 2. He'll sling it down in there. But again, Jeremy able to hold the momentum around the top. He'll keep it rolling. Jeremy at this point just watching the laps count down, hoping he can keep that 44 out in front of that number 10 of Ben. Ben hoping he slips up, 16 to go. Starting to see it slick off and rubber down a bit in the entrance to turn 1. Same thing around here in 3 and 4, the entrance, and there's the slide. Can he close the door? Ben leaves the door open. Jeremy powers back by. With 15 laps to go, Ben going to have to slam the door in the face of Jeremy Young's if he gets clear once again. Lap traffic may be an issue. Don't look now. Here comes the third car in the party, Michael. The 007 looking for a way around. Both lanes blocked right now. 14 to go at Williams Grove. We continue to knock down the laps. Oh, look at this. Michael going to go to the top. Trying to use the momentum. Jeremy looking behind him if he sees them start battling. That'd be great for Jeremy Young's right now. Michael goes to the way outside machine. He gets to the right rear quarter panel of the 10 of Ben. Ben going to have to give him room into 1 and 2. Michael continuing to use the charge on the top side, and he'll clear for second. No, he won't. Contact both cars around, and with 12 to go, we're wrecking in 3 and 4. Oh no. Caution out on the racetrack. 12 to go at Williams Grove. Let's take a look at what happened. Well, they were side by side. Michael gets the run on the top, and Ben just comes up, which in turn squeezes Michael into that outside wall, and that wall jets out a bit, turns both those cars around, and the yellow flag flies as they both spin down towards 3 and 4 to bring the caution out. One more look at it. Wow. They're side by side here. The 10 clearly just slides up a little bit too far, a little bit of contact. It's going to squeeze him into that jetting part of the wall, which turned that 007 around. And I fear that is probably the best thing Jeremy Youngs could have seen in his mirror right there, is both those cars going around. Bring the caution. All right, back under green once again here at Williams Grove. Jeremy Youngs, Grissom Burns right there behind him. Back underway, 8 to go at Williams Grove. There's Thomas right there in the mix. We got a problem. Caution out, 8 to go. And here comes the rash of cautions, the battling here back in the back of the pack. And just some contact between the 77 and 20. Nowhere for the 007 of Michael to go. He's going to go around as well. And we'll throw the yellow back out with 8 to go at Williams Grove here tonight, as we continue to inch towards the end of this one with just 7 laps to go. And this is going to be a doozy here tonight. We inch towards the end for the Catalina Wine Mixers Dirt Series. And so with 7 laps to go, we will again get ready to send this thing back to green. We'll get ready to go back at it. 6 to go. We get ready to rock and roll. 6 to go this time by. It'll be a 5-lap dash to the end of this one. Here we go, 5 laps to go. Jeremy Young's out front. It'll actually be 4 to go by the time we get back green here tonight. A 4-lap dash here for the Catalina Wine Mixers Dirt Series here on Extreme Sim TV. Here we go, back underway. 4 laps to go. Great run for Jeremy Youngs. Out front here, here we go. Young's trying to hang on, 4 laps to do it. Young's out front of the field right now. There's some Burns right there behind him, racing and back in the pack, hot and heavy right now. Here comes Zachary. There goes Michael trying to get through. Young's continuing to lead right now. These guys back here in the pack, all over one another. Jeremy Young's leads. Chadwick Denton there in the 17 as well. Up to 4th, Thomas McMullen in 3rd. 2 to go this time by for Jeremy Young's. Everybody hanging on, 2 to go at the strike. Cars hanging on sideways here. But up front, look at the battle brewing. That's Grissom Burns. Back to the back bumper of Young. To the top side he goes. Let's see if Grissom can get a run. White flag to wave this time by. 1 to go at Williams Grove. Jeremy Young's trying to hang on for 2 wins in a row. Young's makes a mistake. Grissom Burns going to get underneath. 3 wide down the back straightaway. Thomas McMullen to the outside. That'll open up the room for Burns. Burns gets clear. Burns out front, coming to the checkered flag. Grissom Burns making the last lap pass and gets it done over Jeremy Young's. Wow. Let's take a look at the mistake. You see right there, the 44 got the inside wall, made a boo-boo, opened the door, and Burns took a credit and got by. Grissom Burns, victory lane here tonight. And we'll get ready to talk to Grissom Burns, Youngs, and McMillan here in a moment. Wow. Congratulations, Grissom Burns, on a great job getting through there. I cannot believe that. Wow. The door was opened and he went through it. Well, as we get ready to go here, we'll get ready to talk to Grissom Burns, who got the win here tonight in an epic fashion here in round number 6. Let's talk to Grissom. Mr. Burns, Matt in the booth, you get a copy.
Do what? Oh, yes, I do.
How about that, buddy? Jeremy made one mistake there, and you pounced
Oh.
on it to get by him.
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to get him there for a minute. Kind of catch up to him a little bit and fall back, but he got a little loose, and I took advantage of it, and it was a good race. Everybody clean race on it. It was fantastic. I was really impressed with how everything went tonight. So, really happy with the win. Thanks to everybody though for the league. That's for sure. That was fun. They put on a good race.
Well, man, I tell you what, it only took one mistake to open the door for you.
Yeah, it sure did. Just one, and I didn't think I was gonna get him. I really didn't. It was just hunting him down, staying focused, staying determined to maintain my line. And he was doing a good job of it. I figured he was gonna hold me off, but just tap that inside wall, and I made the same mistake earlier in the race, so I know how he feels.
Yeah, man, I tell you what, that was an interesting race for Williams Grove.
Yeah, it was. Williams Grove's always fun. Love the track though. It's a good time. Ran it earlier in the officials this season and spent a lot of time on it, so I was pretty happy to see we get a race here this early.
Well, there you go, man. The time you spent on it paid off, bud.
Sure did.
Well, congratulations, buddy. Victory lane here tonight.
Well, I much appreciate it, good sir.
All righty. Mr. Burns, everybody. Victory lane. Let's talk to Jeremy Young's coming home second here tonight. Heartbreak for Jeremy Young's. Jeremy, you got me, buddy.
What's up, Matt?
Well, dude, I hate to do this interview because I know you're kind of heartbroken, but dude, you had a great run, dude.
I'm not heartbroken. I'll take a second place, man. I done them big tracks are tough to tame, and to be honest with you, I didn't think I was gonna lead what I led, and If it wasn't for Michael and Ben getting into each other, I wouldn't have led as many laps as I did, to be honest with you. Those two were running me down. I was tight about halfway through the race, and I was just trying to hold on until pretty much the end of the race. And I tried to go down below the block for Chisholm because I knew he was going to throw something, and I tapped that inside wall and opened it up, and he capitalized. Good race win on him, and just a stupid mistake on me. But I'll take a second place, man. I can't complain at all.
Yeah, when you tapped that wall, it just opened that inside completely up, and there was nothing you could do at that point.
No, and Chisholm's a good racer. He's a clean racer, and congratulations on the win for him. It would have been nice to get 2 in a row, but listen, I think that put me back up into the points lead, and I'm okay with that. Nice clean run, second place. Just no DNFs. That's the whole thing about that.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Just keep the car running all year, right?
Yeah, exactly. And luckily I've got 3 wins, 2 seconds, and I didn't start a race, so I think my season's going pretty well. I can't complain.
Well, I guess we'll head back to the smaller tracks next week with Cedar Lake coming up.
Yeah, I look forward to those tracks, so hopefully I can rebound and not do some stupid stuff again, you know what I mean?
I feel that, buddy. Again, just a mistake. Cost you the win here tonight, buddy.
Yeah, I was clean for 39 laps, and, unfortunately you got to be clean for 40.
10-4, buddy. Will anybody like to thank before I let you go?
Yeah, I'd like to thank these guys for the league. It's great. You Extreme Sim TV for doing our broadcast. Got to throw a shout out to my boy Steve Singer, HBR TV. Just thankful to be able to do this.
All right, man. Again, congratulations on P2, and next week Cedar Lake, more your style.
Yeah, we'll see it.
All right, see you in Cedar, bud.
See you, bud.
All right, Jeremy Young's going to look at Cedar Lake as a possibility to return to form. We are going to see if we can talk to Thomas. There he is, there in third. Thomas, Matt down here in the booth, got a copy, buddy.
Yeah, I got you.
Well, bud, they got into all kinds of shenanigans right there with you.
Yeah, they were. I guess the 44 got into the guardrail going into turn 1 when they took the white, and I just saw in out of the corner of my eye. I'm looking at him and the 10 car. I guess it was. I thought they were going to make contact, and I just put it on the high side, and we banged doors going down the back stretch, and I mean it was a hell of a last lap. It was a lot of fun.
Well, man, it was fun to watch. That's for sure, buddy.
Yeah, it was a good time tonight. I mean, we started off having some connection issues in the heat race and had to come from the back. And, that caution was really what saved us there at the end because we didn't have the pace to catch back up with everybody once we all got single file. But, yeah, I'm glad everything worked out. We got a P3 finish, and I'll be looking forward to next week at Cedar Lake. I'm much better over there than I am here.
All righty, man. Well, buddy, congratulations coming home third. We'll see you at Cedar Lake.
See y'all then.
All right, everybody, we're getting out of here. We're going to go to Michigan Underdog Racing League coming up right now. Don't go anywhere. Come catch us over at Underdog in just 1 second.